Have you ever felt like the distance between you and your children has become an insurmountable barrier? You've raised them with love, sacrifice, and patience, but now you find yourself facing a silence you can't interpret. Maybe they no longer call, avoid visits, or worse, they don't show you the respect they once did. It's easy to feel like it's too late, or that the issue is only yours, but you're not alone. Many parents face this situation. However, there are wise, counterintuitive, and incredibly effective strategies that can transform this dynamic. What we're discussing today is not the usual advice. We're going to explore the most effective methods that tackle the root of the problem, respect your dignity, and strengthen the bond with your children, all without conflict. Get ready for a perspective shift as we dive into 8 powerful actions that could completely change the relationship with your kids. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the Mental Dose channel and join our Telegram community so you don't miss out on future videos about personal and spiritual growth. You'll find content that challenges, inspires, and transforms the way you view life. Now, let's dive in. 1. Reevaluate your expectations. Take a moment to reassess your expectations. Don't demand what you never taught. We often assume our children know what we expect from them, but respect is not something they're born with. It's something that must be taught and demonstrated. Reflect on how you've communicated in the past. Have you made it clear that kindness and care are important in your relationship? If not, it's not too late to change. Simply expressing your desire for more communication or visits, like saying, "I'd love to hear from you more often," can open up a dialogue and strengthen the bond. Remember, your behavior is the most powerful example. If you want respect, show it. Patience and consistency are key. Let's build connections based on mutual care and desire, not obligation. Offer forgiveness without an apology. Forgiving without waiting for an apology can be incredibly freeing. Holding out for an apology keeps you stuck in resentment, but forgiveness is a choice you make to release bitterness. It doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It's about finding peace despite what's happened. You can establish healthy boundaries while still forgiving. Saying something like, "I've forgiven what happened, but moving forward I'd like us to be more mindful of how we treat each other," opens the door for real conversation and reconciliation. Practice reverse empathy. Instead of seeing their actions as disrespect, try practicing reverse empathy. Put yourself in their shoes. What might they be going through? Sometimes their distance might not be about you. It could reflect their own struggles or stress. By understanding their challenges, you reduce your pain and foster a greater sense of empathy. You might ask, "Is there anything you need?" or "How can I help?" These simple questions show concern and offer support without judgment, which is often more powerful than any criticism. Introduce a family ritual. Relationships require nurturing. Introducing a family ritual is a great way to strengthen your bond. It could be something regular, like a monthly dinner, a Sunday walk, or even a weekly video call. Regular, low-pressure moments like these allow your relationship to grow naturally. If they're busy or distant, be patient and flexible. The key is to keep communication open and to show that you genuinely want to spend time with them without pressuring them. Over time, these rituals can become meaningful traditions. Acknowledge and own your mistakes. Admitting your mistakes as a parent can be difficult, but it's one of the most powerful ways to reconnect. Saying, "I'm sorry, I wasn't always the parent you needed," doesn't diminish your authority. It shows maturity and humility. It also opens the door for honest conversations where your children feel safe to share their feelings. Admitting mistakes doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means acknowledging that, just like everyone else, parents make mistakes and learn from them. This can help rebuild trust and turn old wounds into a foundation for stronger respect. Create a safe space for dialogue. If your children avoid you, it could be because they fear judgment. To create an environment where they feel free to open up, make sure to listen without interrupting, avoid giving unsolicited advice, and show genuine interest in their lives. Use phrases like, "I'm here to listen," or "Tell me how you're doing," to communicate acceptance. Your body language matters too. Showing a thoughtful look, a smile, or a nod helps them feel valued. When children feel they won't be judged, they'll be more likely to share their thoughts, leading to deeper connection. Inspire without chasing. Constantly seeking your children's attention can push them away. Instead, focus on cultivating your own happiness. Pursue new interests, spend time on your health, and engage in activities you love. When you live a fulfilling and independent life, you become a more interesting and inspiring person. A parent who lives with joy and purpose becomes an example, inspiring their children without chasing after their attention. Let your own positivity and independence draw them to you. Give something unexpected. Sometimes, small, unexpected gestures can revive your relationship. These aren't material gifts, but emotional ones. A handwritten letter, a family photo with a thoughtful message, or a keepsake that brings up shared memories. Such gestures touch the heart and can remind your children of the special bond you share. You could even write a letter reflecting on a treasured moment, or create a photo album with personal notes. These gestures let them know how much they mean to you, without needing to say it directly. Have you ever felt disrespected or ignored by your children? How did you respond? Every relationship is unique, but with small changes we can all work to rebuild stronger bonds based on mutual respect and understanding. Try putting one of these tips into action and see how it impacts your relationship. Have you experienced something similar, or are you thinking of trying a different approach? Share your experience in the comments. Your journey is valuable to others. Thanks for being a part of this journey. See you in the next video.